over, almost over. Want to take more space. I should go almost up to end of the book. Is voice clear? It's a concluding class today. Voice clear? Good evening. Voice is clear? Okay. See, last class, this question I solved it at high speed because of no time. Then I told you, next class, before the class only, I will write everything so that I will briefly explain. See, everything is already over. But because of time problem, only 3-4 minutes left out. So I hurriedly did the question. See, change of EI, 60 kN load. Required to find slope at C, deflection at C, intermediate point. Slope at B, deflection at B. Remember, the slope at B and deflection at B are the maximum values. You can make out that much. Start. Little high speed. Moment area method. Draw BMD. 0 BM here. Here BM. 60 into 7. 420. Join by a straight line. Okay, next. Now, we want to use this BMD. But BM by EI required. See, this portion has got 2 EI. This has got 3 EI. So, single stretch you cannot use. You cannot write area equal to half into 7 into 420. Then problem will come. Divide by what EI? So, you have to divide into 2 parts. So, you need B to C and C to A separately. For that one, you also find BM at C. You should write all these things. BM at C. 60 into 3. That is 180. All are hogging BM. Okay. Now, this is calculated value. Now remember, this triangle you have to divide by 2 EI. This trapezium portion you have to divide by 3 EI. Hint for you. This is a hint. When you use this triangle, divide by 2 EI. When you use this trapezium, divide by 3 EI. Now, if you don't like trapezium, what you do? Triangle, maintain triangle. See, 180, 180. 420, subtract 180, 240, one more triangle. So, what happens now? See, dot, dot, dot is what? This triangle divided by 2 EI. Hatched portion divided by 3 EI. Over. Now, I need not keep on telling same thing again and again. I want theta C. You should write C. Class means told in the class. First of all, I need not tell. If you go through all the classes, first of all, you should tell, not required. Theta C. Slope at C. Area of the BM by EI diagram. That's what I'm telling class. Area of the BM by EI diagram between C and fixed end. That is these two areas. How much? 4 into 180 and half into 4 into 240. Divide both of them by 3 EI. This area over. You got the slope at B. Then deflection at C. If you want. Class. Moment of the area of the BM by EI diagram between that point C and fixed end. And moment is about C. If you want deflection at C, moment should be about C. So start. 4 into 180 is the rectangle into half of 4. Half into 4 into 240 into 2/3 of 4. Both of them divided by 3 EI. You get deflection at C. Over. Now, we want B. Note, here both theta and y are maximum for the beam. So instead of asking theta B, y B, question can be what? Find maximum slope and maximum deflection. That is B. Start. Theta B. Class means area of the BM by EI diagram between the point B and always fixed end. This all I told you. So this full area from B to A means full area. One triangle, one rectangle, one more triangle. Triangle area divided by 2 EI. This rectangle and one more triangle area divided by 3 EI. You get the slope. Deflection. Moment of the area of the BM by EI diagram between B and A about B now. Now moment is about B. So this triangle half into 3 into 180. CG is here 2/3 of 3. That BM by EI require divide it by 2 EI. Whereas these two moment 4 into 180 into 3 plus half of 4. Half into 4 into 240 into 3 plus 2/3 of 4. That you divide by 3 EI. You get the deflection. First of all, I told last time also same thing. But in a hurry I told. Today slowly I told. Fully clear? Okay, done. Now, go to shortcut or trick. The trick is very useful for the last question. Trick, you should write everything. What all I tell in the class, you should write it. What you do? First do one thing. You want to go to here. Consider fixed end up to change of EI point. Consider only AC. Only AC. Okay, A to C. Only AC has got 3 EI. Remember, length 4. And remove this load or replace that load for AC portion. This load will come here 60 with a couple of 60 into 3 180. This all explained for you. You should write how 180 came. 60 into 3 180. Okay, now this is a cantilever for which it is 3 EI and length 4 meter, point load and couple. Start. Beam will bend like this. Okay, do one thing. Don't stop. This will bend. A to C will bend like this. But we later, suppose you want only deflection at C, stop here. Further is not required. But since you want slope and deflection at B, this bending, curvature will stop here, then straight line there. Why? No, because when you replace here, because of this portion bending, that point load bending separate later. Because if you consider AC as a cantilever, that extension C to be dotted line, it will be straight line. This theta and YC you find. Theta C, cantilever formula. ML by EI for point load, WL square by 2 EI. M, 180 into 4 divided by 180 into 4, ML by EI. Remember, this is formula EI. ML by 3 EI plus 60 into 4 square by, oh, I forgot. 60 into 4 square by what required? Divided by 2, formula 2. ML square by 2 into what? Respective EI. 1 minute. 2 into what? 3 EI. Okay. That will come, why calculate? It will come, you know the answer. 400 by EI. 400 by EI. Go back and enter. 400 by EI is the answer. Same here also. Okay, now, deflection at C. Formula. For couple, ml square by 2ei, and for point load, wl cube by what? 3ei. If you substitute m 180 into L square, 4 square divided by 2, this is formula 2. 2 times of what? 3ei and plus W. Where is W? W is 60. 60 into 4 cube divided by 3 formula 3ei. Ei is 3ei. This is the deflection at sea. Don't waste time. It will come. You know the answer. It is the deflection. 906.667 by EI. 667 by EI will come. Enter the answer here. Go back and enter. 906 point. Remember, all these are calculated value. 0.667 by EI. Now, also find that Y naught. I told thousands of times. And remember that Y naught equal to not once, 1,000 times told. Extra deformation here is what? Whatever this theta, 400 by EI multiplied by subsequent distance is how much? 3 meter into 3. That will give you 1200 by EI. Enter that one. 1200 by EI. Okay, now bending of AC due to the whatever effect comes here is over. Now slope at C also over. Now consider what? Lastly, consider which one? CB as a cantilever. CB as cantilever. Cantilever, very important, fixed at C. Fixed at C. For that one, see, I will project down here. I will project down. So, therefore, if it is C here, this is cantilever. Okay, now, that cantilever has got how much EI? That has got, remember, it has got 2 EI. Be careful. And now there is only a, see, if I consider this one, only a point load of 60 kilonewton. Now, this is your C and this is your B. Unmute. Board visible? Any problem? Hope? Okay, visible. Okay, now, I'll sit down, bend slightly down. See, this will bend how? Bend like this. So, this deflection I want and this slope I want. This is your theta B. Theta B for second case, not real theta B. You can do one thing. This is theta, this you can do one thing. This theta B, you call theta B dash if you want. Theta B dash. This you call theta B double dash. And this is, sorry, that is not theta B. That is Y at B, you call dash. This you call theta B, second time coming double dash. Some name. This Y dash B equal to formula WL cube by 3EI equal to 60 into, now span is 3 meter, remember. Now your span is 3 meter into 3 cube divided by 3EI. Tell fast that answer, I not calculated. See, sorry, divided by 360, see, 60 into 3 cube divided by 3 divided by 2EI. Tell that answer first. Then you are going to last question, over. That answer, not visible. Huh? Visible. Oh, okay. I'll slightly move this side. Okay, no problem. Okay. Vertically visible, left side not, okay, I can move this way. Okay. Now okay. One nimisha. I will further move this side. Okay. Only time being, temporary, I will move. Then I will once again move it. What is the answer? 135, deflection at C. This is 270 by EI. And this theta B dash is what? It is WL square by 2EI, or 60 into 3 square by 2 divided by EI is 2EI. What is that answer? Tell me this answer. That is 135 by EI. Okay, now I'll use here. Therefore, see, you already got what? Theta C, YC, you already got here. Theta C, YC, you already got. Correctly tallying. Theta C, 400 by EI. YC, YC. 906.667 by 8 tallying. Now lastly, final value. The theta at B, actual theta at B equal to whatever theta B you got here. What is that one? That you call theta B double dash. Whatever theta B dash you got, 400 by EI, 400 by EI plus extra rotation of 135 by EI. Tell the answer. Extra of 135 by EI. How much answer? 400 plus 135. Final answer. Due to this one it will rotate. Due to that point also it rotate. 535 by EI radians clockwise, exactly tallying. See here. And final deflection at B equal to, see, whatever is this deflection, how much? 906.667 by EI plus the extra deflection here is 1200 by EI, that is from the previous cantilever, plus again for that cantilever one more deflection of 135 by EI. Add all and tell the answer. 906.667 plus 1200 plus 135. Add all that one. This all already over earlier. I should not explain this much. 2376.667. 0.667 by EI. Perfectly tallying. See here. Where is it answer? Where is the answer? Here. I see. Moment area, whatever you got. Again, perfectly tallying. Yes or no? If yes, I will go to last question. Concluding question. Where little more principle is there. Okay. Now, go to the last question. Be careful. Little principles are there. 1 minute. I should clean the complete board now. Just wait for a few minutes. Full board I want to clean now. Nothing to be left out. Little water. Okay. Okay, I used other cloth. This cloth, it is a smooth cloth. Smooth cloth, what happens is, cleaning will not be clean. It won't clean fully. That is a rough cloth required. Okay, no problem. Such things need not worry. Important is to see that everything is cleared first of all. Now, see, last question will give you more control. I will finish the last question, that's all. Next time onwards, chapter change. That is, this over. Shortcut for cantilever portion is over. Useful for objective, actually everything is useful. Just a minute. I don't know. After 2 days, there may be a problem one day here. They are putting some platform in the road. That means they are likely to start that DJ all. I don't know. Tomorrow means no problem. Suddenly they'll start music there. You can't hear anything then. See? You can see them shouting there outside, celebrating. Okay. So last I'll clean it with the paper. So that full board is clear now. We are ready for the last question. The last question, actual concept. See. This is, actually I tell you, this is the question where in YouTube you can see plenty of places. And so many people, they have done this one. And majority, they made mistake. I told you what mistake? That parabola dividing into what? dividing into another parabola and rectangle. Now you know it. It is a wrong concept. Okay, start. First I'll finish one solution. That 1 minute now. It should slightly get dry. If it is not dry, you won't be able to write. See, I will put the question first. See, there is a cantilever beam. Cantilever beam. I'll move the camera slightly, no problem, which has got change of EI. Length. I'll once again take same length, or I'll do one thing now. I'll take different length now. Okay, I'll take same length. This is 3 meter, this is 4 meter. I'll take same way. This is 2 EI, this is 3 EI. Everything same. ABC, all same. ABC. And not point load subjected to UDL. This is very important. UDL of anything, say, 30 kilonewton per meter. 1 minute. I slightly shift the camera. I think it may not be visible there because I already shifted there. I'll shift the camera. I should see my mobile. Here, if I have the chat mobile, I can make out how much visible. Oh. Oh, tell me, fully visible? Is it fully visible? Question fully visible? I will do it 2 times now. Okay, now see. Here also question is, so I will write here, find what is required. Slope at C, deflection at C, and slope at B and deflection at B. Remember, these are the maximum values. Start. First, use moment area. Right here, by moment area method. Moment area method. Now, draw the bending moment diagram. For that, I will draw once again. See, beam. The beam is like this. Shortcut lastly. Lastly shortcut. So you should give correct answer now. This is a beam. Subjected to UDL. 30 kilonewton per meter. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is 2 EI, this is 3 EI. Now, draw the bending moment diagram. Okay, I'll write here first. Bending moment diagram. You should write everything what I tell. BM at B, 0. You should write somewhere outside. If you want to learn, you should write outside. Then BM at A, BM at B is 0. BM at A, see, sign not required. Hogging BM, all BMs are hogging. 30 into total is 7. You can see there. 30 into 7 is the total load into 7 by 2. Tell the ordinate. That will give the ordinate here. How much? Don't make any mistake, because last question, I do not want answer not to tally for this question. Do not make any mistake. Participate more number. 735 by EI. See, it is a prestige question. 735 by EI. 735 over. 735. Remember, UDL joined by a parabola. It is second degree parabola. Remember, I won't tell once again. Second degree parabola. Now, what you have to do is, see, light line, you need bending moment here also. This is A, this is B, this is extra point C. You also need bending moment at C. Look this side. 30 into 3 is the total load into 3 by 2. Tell the answer. 30 into 3 into 3 by 2. Tell the answer. I will tell you, so many people, what foolish way they draw the diagram. See, BM at C comes after the full diagram is drawn. B to A, it is a single curve. How much? 135. Don't give wrong values. 135. Okay. Just for your information, I will tell you what people without basic knowledge will do. See, don't think that way. Oh, this person always keeps on finding mistake. Purpose is don't make the mistake. See, I have seen people making mistake. See, change of A is there. They will find BM here. They will tell 0. They will write BM here. They will get how much? 135. They will mark here 135. Then they will get BM here. They will mark without seeing 735. Then see. What is this? What is this nonsense? What? Suddenly the BM shape will change there? Again nonsense. Once again ultra nonsense. See, one more mistake people commit. See, if there is 2 point loads are there, 10 and 12, 3 and 2 meter, see, BMD, 0, 12 into 2, they put 24 here. Then here, 12 into 5, that is already 60, plus 10 into 3, 90. They will put 90 here and, see, this way. Again nonsense. Why? Because slope of this line is more than slope of that line. It should come this way. Because here shear force is 12, here shear force is 22. These are called common mistake. These all I highlight in the course SFD BMD. Time being, leave it. Okay, now 135. Mark here. Extraordinate 135. Okay. Now, what I put dot. Tell the number. Tell me where I have put dot. That one. Tell me. Hint for me. Where I have put dot. You should write yourself. That area to be divided by how much? Tell me. Where I put dot. That area to be divided by how much EI? Where you can see dot. Divided by 2 EI. Remember. Divided by 2 EI. And where I hatched it. Note. This is to be divided by how much? I won't ask you 3 EI. Therefore, single stretch you cannot make. Now, very important, make a note. Very important. What some people will do is, they will take the diagram here, see, at least diagram drawn correctly, okay. Then they will tell 180 here, they will divide like this here, and they will mark 135. They will mark 135 here, and this they will mark again 135 only. Tell me how much this one, how much that one. From 735 subtract 135. How much? From 735 subtract 135. Ito 600. And they will apply for this portion area equal to 1/3 base into height and CG at 1/4 here. Fully correct. Rectangle they will apply area CG, you know it. And for this one, they will write area equal to 1/3 base into height and CG at 1/4 of base from here. Tell me, is it correct or wrong? I told you earlier, area bounded by a parabola, you divide into a rectangle and another parabola, and for that remaining parabola, you apply the properties of the basic parabola. Is it correct or wrong? It is outrightly wrong. If they do that way, completely wrong. See, I will tell you, what theta b they will get. One number sufficient. What theta b they will get. Here, they will write 1/3 of base. How much base? 3 into height is 135. That they will divide by 2 EI. Plus this rectangle, they will take 4 into 135. That they will divide by 3 EI. plus one more parabola. This is correct. They will take 1 by 3. Nonsense. Nonsense. 1 by 3 of 4 into 600 divided by 3 EI. Just tell me what theta B they will get. Fully wrong. Just make a note, because later we will get some other theta B. What theta B they will get? What theta B they will get? Just answer. Just for them. They will tell, that is the answer I am getting. You should tell wrong. Now I will go to correct one. Tell me, what theta B they will get? Little fast, don't waste time. 1/3 of 3 into 135 divided by 2EI. 4 into 135 by 3i, 1/3 of 4 into 600 by 3i. Just for information, those who are making mistake, their wrong answer I am giving. 514.1667. 514.1667. This is 100% wrong. I told mathematical blunder and nonsense. Okay, now leave it. Now I don't want to further talk. If they learn, let them learn. If they don't learn, what I can do? Now see, now this parabola, no problem. You cannot divide like this. Tell what to do. Therefore, you have two options. Two options now. I will tell you. Two options. Option one. For CA portion, go for what? Tell me. For CA portion, go for what? For CA portion, go for what? I told you. You cannot use formula. For anything on CA portion, go for basic. Go for basic of mathematics. Basic mathematics. Or that mathematics which gave you that formula of area equal to 1/3. See, that mathematics which gave you area equal to 1/3, CG 1/4, go to mathematics, that is integration principle. Which one? For CA portion, go to integration principle. Okay, now start. I will complete now first. See. Therefore, see now, what you draw is, you draw the BMD once again. For that one, you take a section here. See. A section here at X from origin B here. X here. And tell me what is the ordinate here. Okay, this ordinate you require. For that one, I will draw the diagram once again. See, this is the parabola. Neatly I will write. Okay. Now, this base is 3 meter. No problem. This ordinate is 135. Okay. And remember, anything here you should know, divide by 2EI. Warning. And these all area you should divide by what? 3EI. Don't forget. Now, here you take a strip of thickness dx, and bending moment is mx there. Tell me, consider section elemental strip in the BMD elemental strip of thickness dx at x from B. Remember, x from B, very important. Origin is B, x from B. Then mx equal to, tell the answer here, at x from there. Don't see this 2i, 3i all. Don't see length here. 30 kN per meter for x length. How much? 30 into x is the total load into x by 2, or it is 15x square. This mx ordinate is 15x square. Tell me, fully clear? That mx is 15x square is the ordinate for the strip. Fully clear? Fast. The ordinate of the BMD 15x square. Full, yes. Now do one thing. In this x square, substitute x equal to 3. You should get back bending moment of 135. Check the answer. Substitute, see, this is anywhere at x from B. Put x equal to 3. That is the starting point. See the bending moment. 15 into 3 square. What is the answer? 15 into 3 square. That is, section will come to C point. If you put x equal to 3, section will come to C. 135. Put x equal to 7 meter. Section will go to A. Put x equal to 7 meter. Section will go to A. Answer. What answer? It has to come 735. Coming or not coming? Coming. Therefore, perfectly correct. See now. Start one by one. Remember now, for this x is measured from here. Okay, start. Now, one by one. Slope at C I want. Theta C I want. I won't tell again and again. Now I am not telling. Now I am not telling. I told 100 times. If you want slope at C, okay, I will write equal to what? I should not write area of BM by EI diagram between C and A. Why? Between the point C and fixed end A equal to this area is integration of, see, this area of the strip equal to what? The strip area of the strip equal to 15x square into dx. Area of the strip is 15x square into dx. So integration of 15x square into dx. I want area from C to B. X is taken from C. X is from B. If I want C to B, x is taken from B. Tell the limit. Limit 3 to x will start from here. X will end here. X is from B. Tell the limit 3 to. This is all I told you earlier. Actually, in my YouTube class, that mathematical concept, I am uploading as early as possible the trouble of integration limit. 3 to 7. Okay. 3 to 7. Be careful. Divided by what? This area divided by 3EI. Okay. Tell the answer. 15 by 3 into bracket 7 cube by 3 minus 3 cube by 3. 15 by 3 into bracket upper limit. X square becomes what? X cube by 3. 7 cube by 3 minus 3 cube by 3. Answer fast. 15 by 3 into bracket 7 cube. That I should not tell for somebody who's done engineering. How to integrate. Don't give wrong answer. 15 by 3 into x square becomes x cube by 3. That is 7 cube by 3 minus 3 cube by 3. Answer. Today I should complete this question. I should complete this question today. Don't give wrong answer. 526.667. Thank you. 526.667 by EI. Therefore, I will do one thing now. Where I got space, I will write the answer. Somewhere here. Answer I got is, Anisha, at this side. Theta C I got. You cannot see it. You cannot see it. 526.667. Lastly, I will show it to you by EI. Okay, I wrote there so that again and again, not required. Lastly, I will show it for you. Okay, now I want deflection at C. Deflection at C. That is moment of area of BM by EI diagram between what? That point is C and fixed end is A, but very important, about C equal to, see, area of the strip is 15x square dx is the area of the strip. Multiply by this distance. Be careful. Moment about C I want. This is x. Tell me, if I want moment about C, this area of the strip into, how much? Tell me. Into this distance, how much it is? It is not x. Into how much? Multiply by distance. It is not into x. X will come for B. X minus 3 into x minus 3 multiply, then integrate from 3 to 7 and without forgetting divided by 3EI or equal to integration 3 to 7 of 15x square into x is 15x cube minus 15x square into 3 is minus 45x divided by 3 or equal to 1 by 3 outside times what? 15 into x cube 7 power 4 by 4 minus 3 power 4 by 4 plus minus 45 into this is x square. X square becomes 7 cube by 3 minus 3 cube by 3. Why? Integration. X cube becomes x power 4 by 4. X square becomes x cube by 3. Tell the answer. By EI. I forgot. Divide by EI. Okay. 3EI. Answer. Correctly tell the answer. Almost closing now. Don't give wrong answer. One more answer required because after some time, no one should tell different answer. At least one more confirmation. I want confirmation. No mistake today. One person gave at least second answer so that I get confidence. But I told you, in the live class, if answer not tallying, the only reason is calculation mistake from your side. That is the only chance. I told you 1,000 times. Only one person gave the answer. At least one more if you give, very advantage for me. If one more gives the answer, fast. At least one more confirmation. See, if you do this way, you cannot complete the question today. If you do this way, we cannot complete the question today. Then I don't want to put once again one more class. One calculator, 15 into bracket 7 power 4 by 4. That also you want me to calculate. That also you want me to calculate. 15 into bracket 7 power 4 divided by 4 minus 81 divided by 4 close the bracket equal to minus 45 into bracket 7 cube divided by 3 minus 27 divided by 3 equal to divided by 3. I'm going to throw this calculator outside. Some wrong value given. ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈಗ my calculator gave wrong answer because some button I touched wrong. 1320 by EI. Okay, I write here answer. Deflection at C I got 1320 by EI. Later, meter. That much meter, meter down, over. Now, slope and deflection at C over. Now, next, we want slope and deflection at B. I'll remove this one now. I'll remove. Now, slope at C, slope at B. Remember, right here, area of BM by EI diagram between B, fixed B and fixed end, B and A, means full area. If you want full area, first do one thing. This area, very easy. Why? Formula. 1/3 of 3 into 135 is this area. That area to be divided by 2EI. Then plus this area I want. If you want this area, it is a strip area of 15x square dx is the strip area. Integrate from here to here. X is from here. So 3 to 7 by what? 3EI. Tell the answer. You will take hours together now to give the answer. Answer. 1 by 135 by 2. Fast answer. 135 by 2 plus 15 by 3 into bracket x cube by 3. 7 cube divided by 3 minus 3 cube divided by 3. Then answer. Okay, I put 1 by 3. It's okay. Equal to, I got 594.167. Is it correct? I got 594.167. I don't know. I doubt very much. I think correct or wrong, I don't know. I got 594.167. Okay, thank you. It is 594.167 by EI radian clockwise. Answer. Then theta B, you don't see here. 594.167 by EI, that much theta B. Okay, lastly, deflection at C is moment of the area of BM by EI diagram between that point, the deflection at B, B, between B and always fixed and A about B. Since it is about B, answer is what? For moment about B now, 1/3 of 3 into 135, 1/3 of 3 into 135, that is the area into its CG is here. This is 1/4, this is 3/4 into 3/4 of 3, that answer divided by 2EI plus moment of this much area. Area of the strip is 15x square dx, 15x square dx, but this time we want moment about B. Tell the multiplying value. When you want moment about C, this is your x. Since you want moment about C, you multiply by what? This distance is x minus what? X minus 3. Now tell me multiplying distance. Since you want moment about B, now tell me multiplying distance. Multiplying distance now, not x minus 3. Moment about B you want. Multiplying distance is x only into x. Why? Because moment about B x. Integrate it from 3 to 7, but don't forget to divide by 3EI. Over. Fast tell me. Over. Last answer for today. Now onwards question is whether answer tallies or not. 15 by 3 into bracket x square into see, x square into x. X square into x is x cube. X cube when you integrate x power 4 by 4. Be careful. Into bracket 7 power 4 divided by 4 minus 3 power 4 divided by 4 is that answer, plus 1 by 3 of 3 into 135 into 3 by 4 of 3 divided by 2EI. I am getting 3051.875. Correct? I am getting 30. If correct me, tell me. 3051.875 by EI I am getting. That is the answer I am getting now. That much by EI meter down. If correct, tell me. I will go to second solution. Okay, done. Now, see. Now second option is shortcut. 1 minute. Shortcut. Very simple. I will remove everything now. No diagram, nothing required. No diagram. Actually, sorry. 2 options. There is one more option is there. I will tell you second option. I will tell you one more option. See, you make a note here. Fast I will do. I will take a small break. One other option. See, moment area method only. Moment area only. But second option. Second option. Make a note. See, when you draw the BMD like this, and when the BMD comes this way, when you divide this area, we cannot apply formula, and also breaking that area bound by parabola into a rectangle and another parabola is ultimate mathematical blunder. People with the common sense should not do it. So we are going for integration. But you write, but you should write. Suppose somebody is weak in integration, that strip area, that all confusing, sir. No problem. There is one more option is there. See, this beam you take equal to, see now, this beam you take equal to, I'll write here now. I'll write here. The given beam you take equal to, see, you take a cantilever this way, see. Remember now, part L finished now. You should do the answer. This is 2EI, this is 3EI. You consider UDL from B to C. That's all. You consider UDL from B to C. Then this is 4 meter. This is 3 meter. Okay, draw the BMD. Start. BM at briefly I am telling, you should write, make note. ABC, you should make all the notes. 30 kilometer, you should write all the notes because shortcut. BM, don't see, apply only UDL from B to C. BM at B, 0. BM at C, 30 into 3 into 3 by 2. That will be 135. Joined by a second degree parabola. Then here, BM, 30 into 3 here, BM at A. BM at A is 30 into 3 is the load into moment about A, 4 plus half of 3. Tell the answer. 4 plus half of 3. 4 plus half of 3. 4 plus 3 by 2. Tell the BM here. Fast. BM here. Second option, those who are afraid of integration. How much answer? 4 plus half of 3. 495. 495. This one, see, little bigger. Joined by a straight line. Why? No load. Now, plus, now consider another cantilever where, don't see that UDL. See, this much UDL already over. Remaining UDL from here to here. Okay. Now the BMD will be 0 here, 0 here, BM here equal to 30 into 4 into 4 by 2. Tell that answer. 30 into 4 into 4 by 2. Answer. 30 into 4 into 4 by 2. 30 into 4 into 4 by 2. 240. 240. See, this 240 and 495. If you add those two, you should get back the BM you got at A. Are you getting? This 240 and 495. This is, remember, this is a second degree parabola starting from 0. If you add this 240 and 495, you should get the real BM at A. Are you getting? You should get the real BM at A last time. Are you getting? Fast. Yes. Okay. Now, see, how nice. Nodi. This is the beam. I will fast give it and leave it for you to do it now. Nodi. This is danger. This is 2EI. This is 3EI. Don't forget. For this one, the BM, this is A, this is B, this is C. Loading not required. The BMD is, see here, one parabola, that ordinate is 135. Then this is dot, 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 dot. For that one, divide by how much? Divide by, remember now, for this one, you divide by 2EI. Don't forget. Okay, you can see there only. Then here, you divide. Now you can do one thing. This is not parabola. It's a linear. You can divide into a rectangle and another triangle. Then this also is 135. See, if that is 135, this also is 135. This will be, tell the answer, from 495, subtract 135. Answer fast. From 495, subtract 135. Answer. From 495, subtract 135. These all principle correctly understand. It will make your structural knowledge more sound. It is not for time waste, I am telling. These things, if you understand, maybe you may not, see, practically may not be required, but such knowledge will give tremendous boost to your confidence. People don't understand. When they understand such concept, it will give severe boost to the strength. You will tell, I have capacity 360. Okay. This is 360 over. Now, this is hatch. These two divide by 3i. Then below you can see one more diagram. Parabola of what? 240. Aitala, nodi. No confusion. 240 here. This also to be divided by 3i. Remember, this distance is, I written there. This is 4 meter. This is 3 meter. Okay. Over. This is A, this is BC. Now see, no integration, nothing. I will fast write. You check the answer. Start. Theta C. Area from C to A. 4 into 135. 135 plus half into 4 into 360, that you divide by what? Divide by 3EI plus one more area here. Remember, this is a parabolic area. This is, I don't think, I'll put red color. This is a parabolic area formula. Plus that area, this area is what? This area is 1 by 3 of base is 4, height is 240. That also divided by what? Oh, why waste time? You can do one thing, theta c. This area, this area, this area. Ayo, see, I'll write here. Theta c. 4 into 135, one area, plus half into 4 into 360, second area, plus one more area, 1/3 of 4 into 240, all of them divided by 3EI. Answer has to come 526.667 as we got last time. Deflection at C. Moment of the area of the BM by I diagram from C to A is start. From rectangular 4 into 135 into moment about this point, half of 4 plus this area, half into 4 into 360 is the next area, into its CG is from here is 2/3 of 4, 2/3 of 4 plus this area is parabola, 1/3 of 4 into 240, that area into moment about this point. This is 1/4, that is 3/4. 3/4 of 4, all of them divided by 3EI. You should get 1320, whatever you got there. Then slope at B you want is area from B to A. Once again start here. This area first. That area is what? 1/3 of 3 into 135. That area divided by 2EI plus remaining area, this area. 4 into 135 is this area plus half of 4 into 360 is one more area plus this parabola. 1/3 of what? 1/3 of 4 into 240. Little fast I am telling why? Because you know this one. All these three divided by 3EI. Answer has to come 594.167 by EI. Lastly, deflection at C. Moment of the area, deflection at B. Moment of the area of BM by EI diagram between B and A about B. Start. 1/3 of 3 into 135 is that area into CG from here is into 3/4 of 3, that area to be divided by 2EI over plus big bracket. All these three areas divided by 3EI. Start. 4 into, I'll start from rectangular. 4 into 135 into moment about B. 3 plus half of 4. 3 plus 4 by 2 plus this triangle. Half into 4 into 360 is the next area into moment about this point. 3 plus 2/3 of 4. 3 plus 2/3 of 4 plus one more area. 1/3 of base into height. 1/3 of 4 into 240 is the next area. Its moment about this point is 3 plus, this is parabola, this is 1/4, this is 3/4, thousands of time told, 3/4 of 4, and this full bracket value divided by, how much tell me? That big number, what all these three area you considered, divide by, how much? Divide by, how much AI? Divide by all those right side area, left side area I have taken, that is to be divided by 3EI. 1 minute now. See, I did very high speed. Why? Because it has been explained endless number of time. Answer has to come 3051.875 by EI. I'll do one thing now. I shouted non-stop for 10-15 minutes, feeling tired. And large shortcut of what? Cut. The best solution for this question where no confusion. The ideal solution for this one is what? Our trick. Trick I will apply after 5 minutes. Okay? After 5 minutes break, I will apply the final trick. Agreed? I will take a 5 because by non-stop I shouted for 15-20 minutes. The trick I will apply after 5 minutes. Okay, no, okay. Now do one thing. You check whether all these values are coming or not. See, this much speed I never take the class. First of all, after I explain this diagram, people should comment, sir, leave it now. Now we know you already put so much of effort, so much explanation given. If you cannot do this one, you should tell. We don't deserve to learn from you. That should come from students. You should tell, if this is to be explained now, then we don't deserve to learn from you. Okay. I'll adjust the board. I'll do one thing now. I'll turn the board slightly this side. You check all the answers. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I forgot. Okay, at least you can see all the values now. Check all the values. I will take 5 minutes break and give you the real shortcut for this question. That is the conclusion of this what? Shortcut method. Today I will conclude. After 5 minutes, I will conclude the class. But remember, concluding part is very, very important. Don't miss now. All those who are present now, don't leave. You learn the concluding part is the most important. Okay, just 5 minutes. Check all the values. Just tell me. All values came correct. So many escaped there. All value came correct. If correct means I will go to conclusion. No. All the values came correct. Got the values. Okay, thank you. See, suppose someone will come to attend this class. He will see only this part. It will not be clear for him. He will tell what this person is telling non-stop without explaining. Such people I don't want to learn from me. People who understand everything from basic concept, thoroughly going through the entire class, they should be actually learning from me. Not someone coming randomly and then telling, not clear. Okay, let him tell. Okay, now, I'll go to last part of this one. I'll clean the board first. Concluding part. Over. This is the last class part. And also remember, any confusion you have will be eliminated now. That shortcut method, real shortcut closing question. Real shortcut, the concluding part and the most convincing part. See, convincing part of real shortcut. Just a minute. I will use only one color. Okay, red I will use for EI marking. Only for EI marking, I will use red color. Otherwise, only black. Okay, now see. What all I told earlier, again and again go through. Okay, where is the red color? 1 minute now. Just I want red color. Yes, right. When I want the red color, I won't get it. I just got it. See, now, this moment area method and then what? Dividing into parts and then dividing into parts and struggling, etc. can be avoided if you go for the trick. The trick I will conclude now. See, write everything. First you consider only AC. That is, you consider the cantilever from fixed end up to the junction here. Over. Put a sketch. A cantilever here. This is the cantilever. See, it has got 3 EI. Remember, 3 EI. It has got UDL of how much? 30 kilonewton per meter. I think I had adjust the camera. Most probably, correct? I think I have to adjust the camera. Full board visible? Tell me. Is the full board visible? What I wrote all now. Is fully visible? Is fully visible? Yes, okay. Now, remember, this point is A, this point is C. Actually, remaining portion of the beam is here. It continues here. See, the beam continues. Do one thing. Somewhere here B is there. Okay, done. Now, remember, when you consider this way, how the AC will bend? AC will bend due to its own load. Also, whatever load is there further on the free end side, it will cause bending. So, from the remaining load from this side, this BC will transfer a point load here. Tell me the point load. You should write. The point load transferred is 30 into 3 equal to 90 kilonewton. And it will also create a couple of 30 into 3 into 3 by 2. These all you are right. A couple of, see, this is 90, how you got it? 30 into 3. Couple of 30 into 3 into 3 by 2. What is the couple? How much couple? 30 into 3 into 3 by 2, 405. 30 into 3 into 3 by 2, what 405? 135. It is 135 kilonewton meter. Just a minute. 135 kilonewton meter. I think I strained too much for me. That's why I suddenly felt that problem. Okay, now that's a couple. Now write the elastic curve. Nodi, elastic curve. This will bend like this. Okay, start. Now remaining portion will be straight. Why straight? Because unloaded. Now this is your deflection at C and this is your slope at C, and if I continue here, this is your theta B, I'll put theta B dash, and this is the extra deflection here, because when this member is bent here, that B will come down by extra deflection Y naught. Start one by one. Theta C equal to cantilever formula for couple point load UDL in the order for couple ML by EI for point load, WL square by 2EI, and for UDL WL power 4 or WL power 3 WL cube by 6EI. And remember, all this EI is what? Tell me. All this EI is what? Tell me. How much EI? For this one, EI is the formula. What EI you have to consider? What EI you have to consider for all this? Formula is EI. You have to consider all this EI. See, this EI you have to replace by 3EI or equal to M couple. 135 into 4, this length is 4 meter, 4 plus W, point load. What is the point load? Point load is 90 into 4 square by 2. EI I will put common, last time you put it, plus UDL 30 into 4 cube by 6. All this one divided by, see, numbers are over, divided by 3EI. First tell me this theta C answer. First answer there is 526.667 is the answer I am seeing there in the board. Answer. In the board right side I am seeing old answer 526.667. Answer no. 526.667. Thank you. 526.667. Tallying 667 by EI. Enter here. This is 526.667 by EI. Theta B equal to same answer, straight line. Then I want deflection at C. For couple formula, ML square by 2EI. For point load, WL cube by 3EI. For UDL, WL power 4 by 8EI. But remember, all this EI should be what? Should be 2EI. All those underlined EI should be 2EI or equal to M couple. 135 into 4 square by 2 plus W 90 into 4 cube by 3 plus 30 into 4 power 4 by 8. This all divided by common EI, not EI, no, not 2EI, sorry, 3EI. Divided by 3EI. Answer. This answer I am seeing there in the board, previous solution 1320 by EI. Tell me answer fast, tallying or not? In my class I told you not tallying word does not exist. 1320 by EI, tallying? Okay, thank you. Now, this is over. Now do one thing. Now consider what? Sorry. One more thing. That extra Y naught I want. Y naught. That Y naught equal to whatever theta here. 526.667 by EI into further length of 3 meter. Tell the answer. 526.667 into further length of 3 meter. This also I told you. It is a straight line. Answer. Last answer. This I don't have. 526.667 into 3. Eto. Fast. 526.667 into 3. 1580 by EI. Thank you. 1580 by EI. Enter the answer here. It is 1580 by EI. Now, right. Now consider See, A to B cantilever over C to B cantilever, CB as cantilever. That is the remaining portion of cantilever. Stop here. C is fixed. Very important. So here, a fixed, this cantilever has length of 3 meter and it has got 2 EI, remember, and it has got only UDL. How much? Of 30 kN per meter. Very simple. Elastic curve will come this way. This is the deflection at B. B, I will call dash. Why dash? Dash equal to. And if I draw tangent here, this is theta B. I will put double dash. Start. Answer. That x theta B equal to cantilever with UDL is WL cube by 6 EI. But remember that EI is 2 EI equal to how much? W. 30 into 3 cube divided by 6 divided by 2 EI. Tell this answer. Fast. Over. Last answer from you. Last but one answer. 30 into 3 cube by 6 divided by 2 EI. Bega, bega. Still 3 minutes there. I will complete. 67.5 by EI. 67.5 by EI. And this is theta B double dash. Okay, then deflection at B dash. The extra deflection, how much answer here? This is 67.5 by EI. Calculate value, enter it here. All entry are calculated values, remember. All are calculated values. The deflection is WL power 4 by 8 EI equal to 30 into 3 power 4 by 8. But your EI is 2 EI. Last answer, last but one answer from you in the class. Answer. Last but one answer today. 151.875. 151.875 by EI. Enter here. This is 151.875 by EI. Therefore, finally, theta C is what you got here, 526.667 by EI, and deflection at C is, direction I am not putting, 1320 by EI, this much radian clockwise meter down. This is the C answer. And slope at B equal to, already there is a slope of 526.667 by EI here, plus extra slope of 67.5 by EI. Tell me the final slope at B. Final slope at B. Add those two. Last but one answer I am asking. Then one last I will ask a question. Answer tallying or not. You can type the answer without looking at the board. 151 point, 151 to 594.167 594.167 by EI radian clockwise, and the final deflection at B equal to, see, the point C came down by 1320 by EI. Then from there B came further down by 1580 by EI. And lastly, because of this cantilever effect, B came further down by 151.875 by EI. Therefore, the final deflection of B in meter. Answer. Last answer I am asking you in this class. Last answer I am asking. 3051 point. So many have not calculated. 3051.875 by EI. Over. See, shortcut method. I tried my level best. Of course, time constraint is there. So, somewhat as much I explained every concept. So, I hope all will get maximum benefit of the shortcut method applicable for cantilever, useful for all competitive examinations. Such questions GATE they will ask or engineering service hall. PG, CET hall, they can give that point load question. This UDL question they may not give. Okay. Now, lastly closing. Is the answer tallying, or shall I turn the camera and show you the answer written earlier? Do you want me to turn the camera and that corner I entered answers earlier? What you got earlier solution? Do you want turn the camera and show you the answer, that is theta C, YC, theta B, YB, or you already know that it is tallying? Tell one thing. Shall I turn the camera or leave it? You know the answer. Shall I turn the camera? No. Shall I turn the camera and show you the answer, what you got earlier? Or not required, because if you go through the class you can see. Okay, I'll show it. You are not responding. It looks as if you got doubt. Somebody's mind, still doubts are there, I think. Okay. Okay, see there. You check the answer here. If answer is not tallying, never come to my class once again. You start all negative propaganda against me if you want. If answer is not tallying. Perfectly tallying. Okay, thank you. See, BSK batch, as I told earlier, tomorrow festival, I will not be in station here. I will not be in classroom. We will meet day after tomorrow. Agreed? I asked you on that day only. BSK class. General public, if I publish, they will be knowing it. They cannot ask when is the next class. When I upload the class, if they subscribe, they get notification. Okay, thank you. We will meet day after tomorrow after festival.